And hello YouTube, this is GSmaniamsmart, and I'm attending a brand new video for Gaming with GS. Today we're going to be talking about how to farm for silk scraps, and this is going to be near to the end of our farming guide for tailorers. May do another video or two, depending. I gotta check what other items are like really hard to find. But if you're looking for juice scraps, linen scraps, wool scraps, or cotton scraps, we've already done videos on those, and you'll see some links on the screen right now. You'll also see links in the description to find videos for the other scrap farming videos. But today we're going to be talking about silk scraps. And silk scraps are one of those... Let me get out of here. Silk scraps are one of those scraps that are pretty easy to find. They're not easy to find in the sense that you can get them really fast, really easy, a ton of them in a short amount of time. But they're easy in the sense that you can get them from various methods, and you don't have to do like one thing only. But for those of you into farming, I'm going to be going over that method first. And wow, we have a lot of people here. Do we got the DPS for this? Do we got the DPS for this? Yes, we do got the DPS for this. So, killing Sons of Svanir right here in this area, and I'm gonna be showing you the area after we farm a few of these. Pretty easy, they're not too difficult. If you're squishy, just try to have enough DPS to wreck them, because they can do a lot of damage. Ellie's shouldn't have that much of a problem though. But the area it's right here, northwest of the High Peaks waypoint, or east of the Sky Height standing waypoint. And these Sons of Svanir will basically give you icy bags, moldy bags. They'll give you some gear that you can salvage down to silk scraps, and sometimes I don't think they give you any silk scraps like raw. They don't give you raw silk scraps. You actually have to salvage them, other than the ones you get from the bags. But this is the farming area. If you're into farming, then this is the area for you. We're just gonna kill a few more. However, the method that's really worth your time, though, I'll be honest with you, farming at this level and farming for silk scraps in this way is not very time efficient at all. I farmed this area for about 30 minutes, and I got about, I don't know, 30, 40 silk scraps maybe? Maybe like 30 silk scraps I got. Maybe 40, I can't quite remember, because I did this like 2 days ago. But yeah, not very efficient, and I don't think these right here give you any, so I don't know why I'm fighting them, but I am now. But as you can see, they'll give us these bags, and they'll also give us these that salvage into silk scraps. Sometimes they'll give you light armor that you can salvage down into silk scraps as well. And as is with every other farming method, the higher your magic find is, the more likely you're gonna find gear. The more likely you're gonna find bags. My magic find is only at 106, so it's not very high at all. As you can see, the Sons of Svanir do spawn back pretty quickly, so you'll pretty much find them constantly. And if you don't find them in this area, you just need to walk ahead a little bit, and there's always going to be another one running around somewhere. But as you can see, the drop rate is not amazing. It's decent. You get intricate totems, which you can sell if you'd like, but not that great of a drop rate. And this is pretty much the drop rate for any level 70, 80 area. You're not really gonna get much drop unless you have like really good magic find, and you'll get a bunch of gear drops. Otherwise, this is pretty much how your farming will go. You'll get some bags sometimes, you'll get some silk scraps sometimes, and you'll get some gear sometimes to salvage. As you can see here, we get a robe, which gives us a good 4 silk scraps. But that's pretty much it. This is the area. If you want to farm this area, go right ahead. It's not bad. If you just want to do some relaxing farming, then I'd say definitely go for this. However, there are several other ways to get silk scraps. As I said, you can do world bosses. World bosses give you a ton of armor always from the chests, and as we all know, all of us pretty much get crap from the world bosses chest. But if you're farming for silk scraps, all that crap turns into good stuff for you because, heck, salvage all that stuff. Pretty much all of it is going to be silk scraps because it gives you gear to your level. So if you're level 70, level 80, you're gonna get a bunch of gear that's worth silk scraps. You can also do a world versus world if you're a guardian and you have a staff, or if you're an elementalist and you have a staff. With elementalists, you can use air and use the one skill, and you can tag a bunch of people. Same with guardian staff, you can tag a bunch of people in a zerg, and then you'll pretty much get loot for all the people that die, as long as you do some damage to them. And you'll get a bunch of gear there too. You get a bunch of bags as well, and lots of silk scrap there as well in World vs. World, following a Zerg and killing people. So you have World vs. World, you have world bosses, but the method that really like outbeats them all is dungeons. Now the reason what I mean by dungeons, you're not gonna get silk scraps. Well, you are gonna get silk scraps from dungeons, but not a lot. If we take a look at silk scraps on the TP right now, they are 2 silver and 43. When I buy my silk scraps on the east coast of the US, I usually buy them in the morning or at noontime, because sometimes these will drop down to 2 silver, or sometimes even 1 silver and 90 copper. Yes, they drop below 2 silver sometimes even. And that's when I buy mine. So around 2 silver I buy them. Right now they're really expensive. 2 silver and 43, that's really expensive. But I usually buy mine when they're around 2 silver. And what that means is that you can literally buy 2 for if they cost you 2 silver right now. If you want to buy 250, they'll cost you 6 gold. But when they're down to 2 silver, you can pretty much buy a 220 or so. You can buy near to 250, and it'll cost you around 5 gold and 50 silver, right around there. Now if we take a look at dungeons real quick, if we look on the wiki here, the easiest dungeons that are really quick and easy to do are Ascalon Catacombs. Everyone does these dungeons. If you're if you're anywhere above level 30, you've probably done one of these dungeons already. And if we do all 3 paths here, they take you about 10 to 20 minutes each, depending on how good your group is. Some groups that are really good can finish each path in like 10 minutes. Other groups take about 15, 20 minutes. But regardless, you can finish all 3 dungeons in about 30 minutes to an hour. And you're going to be making over 5 gold. You're going to get the dungeon reward, which is 155 plus 155, which is 310, and then another 155, which will be 415. So you're making 4 gold and 15 silver. However, you are also going to get a bunch of... Well, actually, you're going to be making more, because this is 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold, and then 4 gold. You're going to be making close to a 5 gold. You're going to be making close to 5 gold if you finish all 3 dungeons. What is my page is screwed up? If you do all 3 dungeons, you're going to be making close to 5 gold, but you're also going to get bag of coins in dungeons, so you'll probably make like 5 gold and 20 silver, 5 gold and 50 silver, right around if you do all 3 paths. It only takes about an hour at most. And then we go back to Guild Wars 2. As we saw in the TP, if they were 2 silver and you were buying them for 2 silver, then you would pretty much, we can test it out right now. If you actually wanted to buy them for 2 silver, sometimes they do go for 2 silver. Let's go lower. Alright, whatever, 2 silver and 2. And you want to buy 250 of them. As you see, 5 gold and 5 silver. So, as you see, if you do 3 dungeon paths, you do one dungeon, all 3 paths, it will take you about an hour to do it. You're going to get over 5 gold, and you can buy 250 silk scraps. That is a number of silk scraps that you're not going to get farming in an hour. You're not going to get this many silk scraps if you farm in Frostgorge Sound here, or if you farm in any other area. So that's why I recommend the dungeon gold farming method, and then using that gold to buy silk scraps, because in 1 hour you can get 250 silk scraps. And if you salvage that gear you get from the dungeons as well, and you're like level 70, 80, then you'll probably get more silk scraps. You'll probably get maybe 300 silk scraps. I don't know. It depends on how good your magic find is. So the point is, dungeons is the best way. However, if you're into farming, Frostgorge Sound here is very good as well. This area right here, if you want to do it, then go ahead. You can also farm in Cursed Shore. There are a few areas there, but I honestly really didn't find much of a difference between the drop rate there and the drop rate here. So I just showed this one because this area is more popular and more people know about it. That's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Sorry that there are no easy, fast ways to get silk scraps. It does suck, but there are a lot of ways to get silk scraps, so don't be bogged down, because you can do many things to get them. World vs. World, dungeons, world bosses, farming. And if you're level 70 or 80, anything you kill, basically, will most likely give you a drop of 70 and up gear. So any gear you find is going to be your level anyway. Just salvage anything. You could just farm with a friend anywhere, and you'll get gear level 70, 80, and you can just salvage. Remember, all the zones give you gear your level, so pretty easy way to get silk scraps. It's not too difficult. It just takes some time. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. And my game just froze there for a second. It was weird. Thank you for watching. We're going to see what else we can do with these farming guys. We'll see if we can go into another crafting profession. That's pretty much it. If you are doing ascended crafting, I feel your pain. And you're doing tailoring especially, we need like, what, 12,000 silk scraps? Probably more than that. So, hopefully enjoy your farming. Get out there and get those silk scraps. I gotta farm for other scraps. I already finished my silk scrap farming. Now I gotta farm for like cotton and wool to finish making the insignias. But until next time, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope that this video helped you out in any way. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It'll really help me out. If you didn't like it, you can leave a comment below as well and give some feedback. If you have any other comments or questions, please leave them in the comments as well. And I usually try my best to answer those comments within the next 24 to 48 hours, depending on how busy I am. I also have plenty of other content on my channel about different gaming tutorials, as well as general gaming videos for Guild Wars 2, League of Legends, Minecraft, and any others that you may be interested in. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, check it out. And if you like what you see, you can subscribe too. Would really appreciate it. You can also check out my other channels and social medias as shown on the screen right now. And with that, thank you so much, everyone. And this is GSmaniamsmart. Now be back sooner than you think. Don't go anywhere.